friends. Welcome to Made with Birg. I'm going to be planning a peachy perfect week in my happy planner, and I'm going to be sticking with the sweet theme we started this month, as well as weaving in some cozy self-care moments. And we might get a sweet surprise too. So come on, let's plan the week together. All right, I got my ginger ale tonight and my little lemon ring holder today. Oops. And we're gonna do June 16th through the 21st. And I'm gonna be using some leftover stickers. The planner cake stickers we used on the first one. I'm going to show you how you can use these in at least a week, and who knows what we'll have left when I'm finished. But anyway, this is what we're going to use. This is a vault kit. It's FTV133. So there we go. All right, so I'm going to use those stickers. And now, here is a sneak peek at one of my first sticker sheets I designed. Yay! It's getting a little glow up before it lands in the gift mallard shop, but I just couldn't wait to show y'all out this cuteness. Isn't it adorable? These peaches are part of the sticker collection I'm building for my Peach Please bundles. The final version will have a few tweaks, maybe some extra functional stickers, but I had to give you the first look. So anyway, this is the first look. Aren't they cute? So anyway, look forward to that on Gift Mallard. And we're going to use some of these today too. All right, now let's get started. As I said, I'm using the sticker kit from Planner Kate, and as you can see, I'm going to layer in some soft peach tones with a few functional boxes and habit trackers, just a little sprinkle of glitter because, you know, why not? Okay, so here is what we're going to do. You know what? All right, here we go. All right. Let's do this. And I think I'm going to track, let's see. Let's get this done first. Okay, so let's get this side done. Let's get these up. We're gonna put this right here, as we know that is important. Let's get the Monday up. We're gonna start with the days. Monday, and then Tuesday. So, it is Father's Day Eve. Did you guys have a great Father's Day? I did. Actually my husband did, I think. We actually had some surprises this Father's Day. So this morning we're asleep at 6:30 and I get a call from a friend. And her daughter was headed down to the Bahamas, and they were not there to at the airport, and the airport was in way away actually from us, and they needed a document notarized. So my friend was calling around trying to find somebody to notarize this document so that her daughter could get on the plane and head out. So that was my first thing, and I'm glad that she felt, you know, like she could call us. That was that was neat. It's nice to have good friends. But anyway, so, well, you know, I'm up and down trying to figure out who's the notary, and but they got it all figured out, and her daughter did get on the plane, and it worked out well. So that was nice. So anyway, and I know they're going to enjoy because they're headed to the beach now, so they're having a good time too. So, and I called her and talked to her and made sure everything got taken care of. So that was fun. Anyway, that's what good friends are for, right? Yes. So that was fun. So that was the morning, and then I actually went back to sleep, and we had to get up for church. And so my husband went to church, and he met my in-laws there, and then my daughter and I came, and after we got ready, and we were looking out at church, and I saw my mother-in-law, and then there was like this other person sitting there, and then I saw my father-in-law and my husband on the other side of the pew, and I thought, gosh, what is that? Did somebody just take the pew or something? So anyway, we went down there, and lo and behold, my father-in-law's cousin had come to our church. She just moved back into town. So anyway, we invited her to our Father's Day dinner, and she came, and we had church with her, and it was awesome. And then my parents came, and we had this great dinner at the club, and it was really fun. It just turned out to be nice. So yeah, so we had a good time doing all kinds of things. The club dinner was really neat. So they had on the table, they had these. I brought one over here. And this cute, they had all different kinds, but this was one of them. But it's one of those little balsa wood planes. They had all different kinds and shapes of them. So you could use them. They had 3 on the table. And then they had our name. It was called Donuts and Dads. And they also had, I thought this was hilarious, they had advertised drop Dad off at the club and we will take care of him all day. And they had games and all kinds of stuff for them to do too. So I thought that was just adorable. Anyway, so we had a good Father's Day. And then for dinner, my husband likes spaghetti, so we made spaghetti, and he loves cherry pie. So we made cherry pie, not homemade, just, you know, and we have vanilla ice cream too. So anyway, that got all cooked and nice. And as you can see, I'm just doing this right now, chit-chatting with you. Thought I'd try something a little different this time. I'm gonna put these out and we're gonna see what happens. All right. So these are gonna be our little bars. All right, our little dividers. Okay, now let's get this down here. I think we're gonna do the peachies on the bottom to keep that soft peachy kind of feeling in here. And then we'll get started in just a second. I'm gonna go all the way across, I think, this time, just because it will be nice. All right, then we have, oh my goodness. Okay, that didn't work well, did it? Oh, sorry. Okay, let's try this again. All right, now, let me get my ruler here and get this off. Perfect. Let's go a little quicker here. We're gonna try to go quicker. Okay, so that was Father's Day, that was today. But Saturday, if you see my other video, or I might talk about it in another video, it was my husband's adoption day, and it's fun. We went to his parents' house and had hamburgers, and at first we thought we were gonna go out to eat, but he wanted hamburgers. So we had hamburgers and corn, and you get to hear their adoption stories and all this stuff. It's fun to hear it, but anyway, we had a good time. All right, now let's get to moving over here. I'm gonna do the Grateful For section right here. Let's get that moving here. Okay, now I'm gonna put, I did not write that down. You know, I always have to have a grateful section. Keeps your mind where it needs to be, right? So let's do that this week, and we're gonna do it on here, grateful for. I am grateful for. Okay, and then let me see. I think I'm going to pause this because I'm going to get a tracker. Okay, so I'm gonna track. All right, so I'm gonna track a couple of things. I'm gonna track quiet time to make sure I'm having some this week. And I'm going to track exercise. I just literally got back from a walk where we got rained on. That's okay, that's okay. All right, now up here, I think I'm gonna put my little peach fella. A little peach fella there. So isn't that cute? How adorable is that on there? Ah, okay, I got my grateful for section, and then I think I'm gonna do good memories. I'm gonna do good memories because we are gonna go to the beach. So I'm gonna put that there. We're gonna write our good memories, and then there we go, 2 good memory scores. All right, so that's good. So we've got our quiet time, tracking, exercise, good memories, and I'm grateful for. So that's our dashboard. All right, so now let's get started on Monday. I'm gonna just track work today. I've got work these 3 days, so while I'm getting ready for work, I'm just gonna put work down here. I've already got it ready to go. And then we have something fun going on this weekend. It is our beach trip weekend. We have been planning. We planned all of our days' food, and then we just got another schedule, so we're gonna have to do a little replanning, but that's okay. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. We're gonna be going with some friends, 3 other families. So what I'm gonna do this week is I'm gonna try to bring this together, do some of these self-care things within the week, and I'll go through that in a little bit. All right, so we've got the beach trip coming up, as I said, so we're gonna put the to-dos that I've gotta get done on Thursday because that's the day I'll have time to do them. All right, and then what I'm going to do for my planning is I'm going to use this little sheet and I'll plan all the things I need, write details and notes, and then I'll have it here, and then when it's time to go buy the stuff, I will be able to do that. Okay, so now we've got quite a bit of dog stuff to do, so I need to call the boarding dogs, boarding things, so I'm going to do that on Monday. Let's do that, and then let's do a little deco Peach here so that we remember to do that because that's kind of important, right? So let's put that there. Okay, now I'm gonna have to make their food, so I'm gonna have to pack it up like here or here, probably Friday. We're not going to the beach until Saturday, and then we come back on Monday. So I am gonna make their food. I need to do it probably, honestly, if I'm honest, I need to do it Monday or Tuesday. So I'm going to put that on Monday, and then if I don't get to it, I can always forward it. Okay? And then I do have to wash the dogs. I will wash them probably. I'm going to have to do that Thursday morning, I think. I'll wash the dogs. And they'll go on Saturday because we don't have to be there till 2. And that's quite a bit of time off. All right, now I am going to have time. I want it to fit in the 10-minute massage chair, and I'd love to read outside for 30 minutes. So here's what I'm going to do for my self-care of this week. I'm going to do the 10-minute massage, and I'm going to do that here, okay, because that is just absolutely perfect. And then I'm going to try to get some self-care in here. So I do need to plan for my beach trip, and that I'm going to needing to do probably on Tuesday, get all that finished up, because today and tomorrow we'll probably figure out what we're going to do, talk with my friends, and then I can really sit down and finish up what I got to get done. All right, now I am going to do, well, I'm going to read outside, I think 30 minutes probably on Sunday. I think at the beach I'm going to have time to read outside for a little bit. So I'm going to put that here. And then we're going to do this. We're going to do beach trip here. This is going to be so fun. So we have 3 other families. It's 4 families going. And we arrive at 4 right now. PM. Forward. Okay. We do games. We're probably going to dance. So I'll go over my self-care in just a little bit. Okay, now I want to do a face mask. And I think that's going to be good on like maybe Tuesday or Friday. Let's do a face mask on Friday, getting ready for our trip, and maybe, give me some time to do that. And then I've got to get laundry done, so that just needs to be done here. So let's put laundry in because that's got to get done. And before I can pack, I'm going to have to get my laundry done. So I'm going to put that there. I've got my to-dos, got my laundry, got my trip planning stuff going. This is just general. So it's a Sunday night. We're just getting things generally planned out. We do have trash day as usual on Thursday. So I'm going to put that up there so we don't forget trash day. And then I think that's it. Planner time. Oh, the dogs. Let's put the little dog thing up here. So I'm going to put that right there. They actually, I need to give them their meds too. So let's see. Dog meds. So not only do I have to pack myself, but I got to pack the dogs. So I'm just excited. I want to get a book, a good book. I might go to Barnes & Noble's to get a book. Yay, for the trip. So anyway, like I said, oh, and we're going to be doing dancing there, I'm sure. So I'm going to put the dancing one. I thought I wrote that out. Let's see. That is part of my self-care too. So let's put dancing down. Dance to music. We will do that. We'll probably have karaoke too. So anyway, it's gonna be 14, I think they said. So that's quite a lot of people. All right, so I'm gonna put that here. Anyway, last time we did this for just one night at Christmas. Now we're doing it for a couple of nights. All right, so let's put our deco stickers down. And we're gonna do work, and we're gonna put just Peachy by work. So this looks cute. And how about a little star thing? There we go. Okay, and now we've got these other decos. Where are those? Oh, here they are. Okay, so let's do this. You are a peach. So I'm gonna put that one here because I think that will look good. That's on Friday. Maybe we'll do something fun Friday. Okay, now we have some other deco stickers too that we can put down here. Isn't that pretty? I like that. So let's do this. If we have to make a list for something, we're gonna put that right here so I can do my to-dos there. Do we have a to-do thing? Hold on. Let's see. Don't forget. Yeah, let's do don't forget. Don't forget. Okay. And then, let's see. I think we do have a hair appointment. So that's going to be that day. So let me put that down. It is, I think it's in the morning, but let's just make sure that I have that right. So I'm going to just put hair appointment. I think it's 11:30. So we put that there. Gosh, that'll be a day if I do a face mask and my hair appointment. How fun will that be? I'm going to be looking spiffy. Be doing good, won't I? Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna put some flowers. I think that's always fun. So I look awesome with my hair. Okay, and then let's do some dots down here. Let's do some dots. Let's see, do I have my... Oh, hold on. I gotta get my tweezers. I'll be right back. All right, let's do some dots here. List the things I gotta do. And if you just put this kind of thing out there, you end up filling it up, and it works well. All right, and then do these here. So I will come in during the week and do some things like these. Just makes it nice. Isn't this pretty? I love this peachy pattern. It's so pretty. We'll do it. One we'll do here. All right, so now I've got all my space to do everything. Okay, so let's see, do I have everything? Do laundry. Okay, yes. All right, so now let's finish up with some deco stickers and maybe some more of these stickers. Let's do this. I can put in what I need to here. Right. All right, we're set, I think. Let's get some more of these out. This will be cute. I think we're gonna do a little bit, one right here. We'll kind of match that one. And then maybe one over here too. What do you think? Okay, which one have I done? Let's see. Oh, let's get this little guy. He's adorable. There we go. So let's put that there. All right, and now let's put a little peachy thing here. I just like these peaches. They're pretty, aren't they? So let's put that up here. Kind of mark that beach trip. And then we can put this. This is kind of big, so let's put it here. Okay. Let's get something over there to mark that one. Let's see. What should we do? Flowers. Oh, you know what I want to do on this? I'm going to put the flowers up here. That'd be pretty. Okay, and let's see. Let's do Peachy Keen. I like that one. Okay. That would be cute. Wash dogs. That looks like a pillow, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna be doing the massage chair for 10 minutes, so we're gonna put a candle there, because that'll be nice. The candle, and then we're gonna do a nice big peach here to do. All right, are we done? Let's put a little something up there too. Let's do the weekend. So, anyway, there we go. And a couple of these. Okay. All right, so we will wait for the week. Okay, so as you can see, I have been using my month dashboard to kind of put things on here that I need, you know, like the hair appointment and the wash the dogs and give them their medicine. I've got that. A grooming appointment I don't have down here, but I may get that done while they're doing their thing, right? A hair appointment, I've got that. And then I'm also working the self-care thing this week. I'm planning in self-care for myself this week, and that's important that you do that. So we've got a beach trip coming up. I want to do a massage chair right here, and then I'm going to try to read outside for 30 minutes while we're there, get some quiet time. Also, I'm going to dance to music, so that gives a lot off of the little self-care thing, which I think is kind of a fun way to do it. I have been doing lots of mugs of tea. I have been coloring. So I've just been enjoying this. And I've really especially liked that I am focusing on my quiet time and my exercise, and these kinds of things will count for my quiet time. Face mask, the massage, the read outside. And I'm going to use this, this right here to really kind of savor the moments. And so I'm really going to start savoring the summer. The beach trip is going to be fun, and then I'm going to try to savor it throughout the week. So I have been using this layout to stay. I'll be using this layout to stay centered this week and get all the things done I need to get done. And I'm especially loving this little section where I'm tracking my quiet time and my exercise. And planning is just how I take care of myself so I can still get things done. And I love the little section here where I've got the good memories. That's going to help me stay centered and think about and help to savor the moment. And I'm grateful also helps me do that too. But listen, let me know if you're planning a themed week this month. I'd love to know in the comments. And if you want to try a peachy spread also, I would love to see it or know about it. And I will have some more goodies coming your way in next week's video. So please stay tuned. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, I'd love for you to do that and make some comments. I do read and respond to comments. I have noticed though that my comments were turned off, so they are turned on now. So I don't know what happened. I must have hit a button in YouTube. But anyway, again, like and subscribe if you haven't, and I hope that you'll keep on planning. All right, bye. Welcome to Handmade with Birg. Whoops. Hey friends. This week I'm going to be planning this week. Oops. Welcome back. Oh. I'm going to be using something that sounds awful cute and sweet, but we don't know what it is.